Okay, self-quarantine and isolation. What are those rules, says Lex. They were updated on July 22nd, 2020. This is one of the reasons why I give links in my presentation so you can write them down and hopefully have them bookmarked, because even if you think you know the rules might have changed and you need to check back. I'm going to take a sip of my coffee here. I promise it's coffee. Okay, so the biggest change is that the CDC is discouraging any test-based procedures or strategies for deciding when employees can come back to work. That's a pretty big change. Before, they had asymptomatic versus asymptomatic tracks. Those were two branches. And then below that, they had if somebody tests or doesn't test, or if somebody tests and doesn't test. So we're going to talk through that. I've given you the landing page for the CDC here. My firm also wrote an article about it, so I've given you a link to that too. What are the rules, you might ask, if your county or the state of Washington has any different? Well, so far our state has continually tracked what the CDC recommends. So believe it or not, for example, King County got on this new guideline pretty quickly and updated its return to work guidelines, including they have a special pull down menu for food service workers. If you don't have that bookmarked, that's a good one to have. I kind of like the Q&As there. It's sort of user friendly. The Washington State Department of Health also has updated what you do if somebody is exposed and they're an employee of yours as well. And I've given you that landing page, although I'm going to point out that because it's a PDF, you might need to go back to the page if this happens to you, unfortunately, to ensure that you've got the most up-to-date things. I'm sure Lex can nod his head. Sometimes everybody isn't so good about extinguishing old links as the association is, so you want to be careful to go through the landing page.